All right. Hello, welcome back to Mimic Decision, everyone, as we get back to our Khavalor mini-series, Khavalor Origins. This is the fourth episode session in this run, and at this rate, I'm expecting we're going to end up on 5, so look for the end of this next week if we don't wrap up this week. And then after that, we'll be back with a very exciting new campaign set in the world of Visir. All of our players here have been getting their characters ready. We had our session 0 last night, and we will be very excited to bring that to you when we have a chance. But for now, we're going to stay in the land of Khavalor and get back to our group here. When last we played, they had stopped at the end of another set of stairs, delving even deeper down beneath the world of Khavalor, and found themselves staring at a large expanse of open room. The door before them opens into a large circular room that is well over 100 feet across. They can see on the opposite side a door with the features of a face on it, but they cannot make out what those features are from this distance. And the room itself is somewhat unique, or at least interesting. There is currently a hole in the center of the room and a dais set slightly ahead of it. On top of that dais, there is a plinth, and on that plinth, what appears to be a button, although it is some distance away from our players at this point. So, having traversed and been victorious so far as they delve down into this series of tests left for them by Drasul and his adventuring party, our party is hopefully ready to pick up and explore this new room. Guys, any questions?
We're back.
Then let's get to it. You stand staring out at this new room. I'll happily recap any details you need about it, but spotlight to you.
All right. Well, I don't think we're going to glean a lot of information from standing in the doorway here. I think we should take the initiative and go in. After you, Harl.
The Emperor really liked his test, didn't he?
Do you think he's the one that made them?
Well, he's the only one of his group that came out alive, as far as we can tell. Or came out at all.
You don't think the doors all got to do their own test?
I don't think so, right? The
doors? Did they fail?
No, they volunteered. Remember?
Terrible thought, actually. Surely.
Is this door open?
But for you, yes, the door is open looking into the room. You are able to step freely across as you need.
And the walls we saw with all the light in them, was that the hallway leading to this room?
No, that is the room itself.
Okay, so we are already in here.
Yeah, you're about to step into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Walk in.
Throw me, Harl. Throw me.
Throw
me ahead.
I will bravely step 1 foot into the room here.
Okay, you step into the room.
Step 2.
I'm just going to approach the big thing in the middle of the room.
Yeah, so as you approach, you see that there is a large hole in the center of the floor. But you realize very quickly as you approach that something is off about it. No light from this well-lit room seems to be penetrating down at all. You can see the edge of the hole, but the rest is just blackness, shadow.
Can I light my torch and toss it down the hall?
In the hole, yes, you absolutely can. So torch lit, torch falls through, torch tumbles down, and the moment it kind of passes that point of shadow, it just disappears as far as you can tell.
Well,
Carl,
goodbye,
you're going to
torch.
scare the mole people.
Now, and as you did approach the hole, you get a better sight of the door across from you, and you see it is a large, rough-looking face. It looks orcish, half orcish, perhaps. A heavy scar down one side. It just kind of eyes you. The rest of you, have you all stepped into the room at this point, or?
Yeah, we would have joined Harl as
Sure.
he's throwing the torch down the pit.
As you all enter and approach with Harl, the door does close behind you. The
Okay.
sound of the torch also, like, you don't hear it clatter or anything through the hole. You can tell that the face on the door is watching you, though. Its eyes are kind of moving around as the 5 of you enter the room.
Suppose someone should try.
I
Speaking
suppose
of
someone should. What are you lot doing in here?
Make my way around to the door.
Didn't have to walk all the way over here. You could have yelled at me a bit.
Oh, sure. But, I figure face-to-face conversation and all that.
Well, it's a big room, so.
Sure. Very big room.
I mean, you're really not
Very
starting
round.
from a great spot if you're starting right there, friend.
Technically we started on the other side of the room.
Well, they're starting and they're starting, you know?
I don't, but I assume you came in here with Jorsul and the rest of the doors we met along the way.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Indra, Artificer, at your service.
Indra, okay. All right. Artificer. Like tinkering with things then.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, you should meet our friend Volane. Lot to tinker with there.
Well, I do find myself down a couple pairs of hands.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
As he talks, a device starts to protrude from the wall to the right of the doors and to your left as you look at him. It's just like a telescoping pole, slowly pushing out. It kind of extends. It's probably 15 feet out from the wall when it stops. It's in past you.
So it comes out past me from where about?
So
Around the
from
door?
from the to the left of the door as you look at it.
Okay.
I'm imagining like the security camera from Jabba's palace.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
and it's just very slowly been extending as you talk. It's continuing to keep going.
Excited by conversation, are we?
I said I didn't have any hands.
So what
Okay.
is this thing that's right next to Harla and I, by the way? The plinth?
There is a dais, a raised bit of stone. On that is a stone plinth as well, and on the center of that stone plinth is a simple red button, about yay big.
Should I push the button?
Is this extending pole reaching out to do it for us? What do you say, Bendra? Is that a helpful button pushing apparatus that you've got there?
Oh, I don't know. I know what my pa always said about pushing buttons you didn't know about. But he was kind of boring.
So, wouldn't probably wouldn't be doing my job here if I didn't ask what this extension piece is all about here.
Oh, I wouldn't pay that too much mind.
Yeah, it's a disturbing bit of pole coming out of the wall. So
Oh,
pretty much all I can think about right
that.
now.
It's just a piece of pole.
Why is it coming out of the wall?
Can't just ask a guy why his pole's coming out of the wall.
I feel like we just did.
It's coming out of a wall. I feel like we should.
Is there any skill I could use to try to figure out what this button may do? Or is it literally just a button in a dais?
There's a question. Okay, I think my response here is less about a skill. Is there an experience maybe that you can lean on? How would Harl go about trying to figure this out with the information he has?
So, I mean, I have the experience of training with clan smiths, like fixing gear and crafting metal work, stuff like that, but nothing technical, really.
All right. Then I think... Yeah, it's just a knowledge roll then, if you want to try to make out what's happening with that button.
It's a 7 with fear.
First roll of the night, going well for me. So the truth is, you didn't miss by much, but you did miss, and with fear. So yeah, you're not really sure. You feel like you just don't have enough information to go on, but like you feel like you could just put something else together, maybe. I don't know. But as as you're looking, the pole does continue to extend, and Vin does, eventually spot. Now, look, all right then. I figure I've been down here for a while, and I could use some fresh entertainment.
That doesn't sound particularly good.
No, it's great. Harl can probably regale you with some wonderful mining stories.
As he talks, the pole starts to move. Now, seeming to have detached from the wall somehow, but still moving along it, it starts to rotate around the room, coming directly at Khavalor as he stands there in its path. The rest of you, it's not far enough in to bother you, but Khavalor, it is coming right at you.
Like, slowly?
Pretty slowly.
It's gonna, like, step out of the way.
Okay. And you just kind of gradually dodge it, and then watches you and just kind of... Well done. How well you think you'll do on the next round?
We have passed your test, Sir Dor. I believe it is time for you to let us go.
As you talk, the pole continues to move past you, faster around the room, slowly picking up speed. In the time it takes you to say that, it's already almost halfway around the room again.
I will again try to dodge it if it is on a trajectory to hit me coming back.
It certainly is. Okay, this one is going to take a roll.
Sure.
Unless you tell me you've got a different way of going about this, I think I want an agility roll.
I cannot think of a good reason that I would be able to not make this agility roll.
So, not a super high roll just yet. The pole isn't moving that quick yet.
Okay. That is a 12 for well.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
17 with fear.
17 with fear. Okay. And Harl, take a stress for me from yours. I meant to add that in. Marcus stress. However you want to say that. Yeah, so 17 with fear, that certainly is enough. So you do manage to get out of the way in time. So how are you doing? Are you going up? Are you going under?
Kind of one of those like off to the side things as it comes by,
Okay,
Just
so
kinda,
trying to catch the
step
very
out
edge
of
of
its
it.
way.
So yeah, you try to step out of its way kind of nonchalantly, and it catches some bit of like extra flowy clothes that you probably didn't need to be wearing, but you are because they look nice. But
They
it
do.
catches you and it kind of spins you around, and as it continues to accelerate past you, you feel the real power in that as you trip and come down to the ground. Take 1 point of damage for me.
Okay. Okay.
Can I try to Mystic Tether it?
Tell me what Mystic Tether does.
Make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. On a success, they're temporarily restrained and must mark a stress.
The lawyer in me wants to know what a target is in this case, but I'm going to say yes for the sake of keeping things moving along tonight. We'll come back to that later if we need to. That absolutely does work if your spellcast roll is successful, correct?
Yes. 20 with fear.
20 with fear. Thank you guys for restocking me. That is a pass. So you reach out. Well, tell me, how does the spell work for you?
It just so I kind of raise my head to not plagiarize anything. I raise my hand and nothing visible happens to it, except it just suddenly stops. Not like it hit a wall and it bounces a bit or anything, just all momentum is gone, dissipated. There is no physicality to it. It just utterly stops on the spot. No glow, nothing, no jitter, just utter stopping.
Okay. Or at least that was the goal. But you did lose it a little bit at the end. So while you do manage to just kind of very well arrest the momentum of the pole, you don't manage to do it to the entirety of the pole. It comes off the wall with no fuss at all, almost like it was made to. And the edge closest to the wall retains its momentum, while the rest of it does not. And it comes spinning around and...
So it's helicoptering now?
It is spinning into the room. I need you to roll me a d6.
A d6. 4.
Yeah, so the misfortune of your own spell punishes only you as the helicoptering blade comes spinning towards you. You do manage to duck out of the way mostly. You succeeded. This is not impossible given what you were trying to do. You were somewhat prepared. And as you manage to fall backwards over it, the spinning pipe just kind of whoops over your face. Mark a stress, please.
I would, if it's okay, I would like to ask the audience. I have two choices in my mind.
Sure.
Harl wants to either push the button, seeing what's happening, just to see what would happen, or throw Villane on top of the pole so that she can ride it around helicopter style.
Okay. Audience. Harl is asking for some guidance. He's given us two real choices here. I think it's between helicoptering with Villane and pushing the button. Two interesting options.
Oh, sorry, I left the old ones on.
That's fine.
It's a great first draft, Tom. It really is.
I genuinely thought I had the question ready. I thought Josh was going to be yes, no, and I had like the press twice and press like many times ready, and then Josh went and changed.
Sorry.
It's too smart for me. You don't get to vote, Mullen.
Oh, well, you know.
Do I get to vote?
You
No.
don't. No.
It is your body.
Right? If you're gonna put me on a poll, I feel like I should have a say it.
There's some truth to that. But for the moment, we're asking the audience. Your consent comes next, I guess.
It looks like it's pressing the button.
I'm shocked. I can't.
Yeah, it does look like the
I believe
button's going
that.
to win this.
It does look like the button wins. So,
Wow.
The audience has spoken.
I look over at Villani and kind of do some mental math, and then I just shake my head and just fist down onto the button.
Oh,
A loud gong sound plays through the room, and the door looks at you and just kind of quirks. The entire head kind of quirks to one side. Hell no! You're just rushing into the later stages, are you? If that's what you want. And as he speaks, this time much faster than the telescoping pole that came out the first time, two different blades pop out of the wall, one to the left and one to the right of the hole, each one about 30 feet long, and they also start to move.
Has this been at a fairly consistent height all the way through this, as far as we've seen?
So far, although these are two different heights, they are
Okay.
one is a bit higher, one is a bit lower, but they are
Okay.
moving in concert. They won't cross. At least
How
not
long are the
as far as you
blades?
can tell. 30 feet.
One,
It's a big room.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good. It's still a pretty big blade.
So forgive me, are the blades like going around the room, like they're coming out of the walls and just like
Correct.
going around the room? Okay.
Yes.
But the pole is kind of just loosey-goosey spinning all over.
The pole is now just like sitting on the ground by Giles.
Okay.
Its momentum arrested eventually from the helicoptering, and it is just kind of sitting there and rolling slightly.
Well, I thought maybe that was an off switch.
It's
Why don't you push it again? Maybe it will be.
Okay.
No, Harl, no.
Do it.
that's all wants to know.
So does Kafal.
Do they really?
my
Yes.
gauntlet hand is just hovering over the button.
Blades came out last time.
Well, maybe
Villani?
it'll
Maybe
put 'em
they'll go
back in.
back in this time. Off on, right? It's like an
Yeah.
off on thing.
It's a
On
toggle.
off switch.
Ah.
Yes. This could toggle it.
Reset security.
Giles takes his glasses off, cleans them a bit. What are we doing here?
It appears as though we're being assaulted by a room.
The blades continue to spin, woof, 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 picking up speed. I assume everybody's tucked in at this
Kafal,
point.
maybe you should move in.
Yeah, running. I'm giving serious thought to what's in the pit at this point as well. Looking at the blades.
I've got some rope. We could lower Villani down into the pit.
That's
I
the
was waiting
punishment.
for it.
Hmm.
Payback.
I mean, Is the pit at ground level or is it like a
Yeah,
raised
so
sort of?
the pit is pretty flat with the ground. There's
Okay.
a small lip around the edge, but like
Gotcha.
more something you would trip over than would actually stop you.
Like a pool ledge kind of thing.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably not safe.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Khavalor is looking at the pit and looking around the room, and I just hit the button.
The gong rings again. The blades stop in their path, and a grinding sound starts to kind of echo around the room from seemingly all directions at once, and the blades start moving towards you. That's not right. The walls start bringing the blades closer as they start creeping in. I admit I didn't make like 7 versions of this map to actually do this. You're going to have to mental theater with me here, guys, a bit. As the room begins to shrink, you've lost about 10 feet so far.
You don't want to hit the button again by any chance, do you?
Maybe this time's the charm.
Insight check on the door.
There's
All
no
right.
inside check.
I mean, there's we can do an instinct roll. See what you can read from the door. Any experiences or anything at all?
I don't know if this is necessarily. Yeah, I think this would probably work for this.
Let's hear it.
Can I use an experience called Con Artist?
Okay. I can't see how that wouldn't work.
Yeah. So I will do a roll.
Don't forget to spend the hope.
I'm gonna need it. 5, 12, 17 plus the 2 is gonna be 19.
With
Oh, with fear. Yeah. Definitely with fear tonight.
We have
We're
not
just gonna see-
last week you guys ran me dry, so hopefully.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can run you out of tokens tonight. Too many sitting there.
Hey,
I'm actually gonna go ahead and spend one. In reaction there, and as the walls continue to close, so you have 2 blades sticking out of the wall, 30 feet long, opposite each other. Now completing the 4 main cardinal directions, 2 more blades pop out of the wall, equal length, also slightly different heights than the other 2, and the walls start to turn very slowly, but they do start to turn again, even as they continue to grind their way in towards you.
Okay. So then, knowing that I am probably pretty good at recognizing a bluff,
That said,
do I
that
think he was
said-
bluffing on that? Like, was there, obviously he was being a bit cheeky, but is there any truth behind what he's saying? I guess is more appropriate.
No,
Okay.
you don't think so.
Okay.
You get the sense that you've done this before. You've strung people along. The door is playing with you.
Okay.
What's that look for?
Harl,
You.
do you have that rope?
Mhm.
Attach some weight to it and drop it in that thing in the middle. See how deep that goes.
The wall continues to spin a little faster, and the blades start to cut through the air again as the walls close in.
I need something heavy. I've only got my hammer and battle axe. Not throwing those down a hole.
I mean, those are both
Here,
pretty heavy,
I'm-
but
A
Anybody's
torch,
got
anything?
something?
Your pack. Is there something in the pack?
I'll hand you
Oh, my
torch.
pneumatic pack. I haven't
I don't
used
know
it
how
this
often you
session.
can
Can I
use
reach?
it.
It's per session. Can I reach into my pneumatic pack spending a hope and pull out a mundane item.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said pneumatic, and I was really curious how that connected to anything. Nomadic makes much more sense.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah, you absolutely can. And you reach in and you pull out a clothes iron.
That'll do.
It's like one of the old school, just flat piece of iron and a handle.
Yeah, I tie it and I start lowering it down the hole.
The moment that the rope crosses that border of darkness, it goes you feel the line. Yeah, you feel the weight go right off the edge, and if you pull it back up, you see the rope. It's not clean; it's kind of frayed, but it is cut.
So we don't want to jump down there.
No.
So the walls are getting closer. Is the door also getting closer?
Yes, the door is moving closer.
And I mean, at this point, it's really just out of spite. I'd like to throw my torch at the door. My unlit torch at the door.
Just clatters off the door and hits the ground. Well, that was rude. What you gonna do that for?
Well, you're the one who's trying to hit us with wall stuff.
You pressed the button.
Yeah, and then we pressed it again to turn it off.
I didn't
You
say
should
it
really
would
label
do that.
this thing better.
I don't think it's labeled at all.
How do you expect to keep any company if you don't keep your buttons labeled?
Truth be told, I was expecting not to have any company. But in terms of keeping you, this does seem like a good way to go about that.
Why have a button that you can't press yourself if you're not going to have people here to press it for you?
For entertainment.
Staring at an unpressed button entertains you.
The anticipation.
But you didn't
So
expect
not
to have
expecting
anybody
to
show
have
up?
anyone is the. I mean, that means you wouldn't be anticipating someone coming down here.
The ultimate tease.
Door, you got some issues.
You don't know the half of it. You know the drill. Duck, dive, dip, dodge, roll. Entertain me or you're going in the hole.
What is this hole about, by the way?
It's a hole. Do you want to find out?
I do.
How far does the darkness start down the hole?
Like
6
almost,
feet, 10
almost
feet?
instantly.
Oh, really?
How far spaced are the two blades? Like, are they on opposite sides all the time?
So the first two are opposite, and the other two took up the other two cardinal directions. So 9
Okay, so
degrees
there's
around the room.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
How fast are they moving?
At this point, they've picked up enough speed to be dangerous, if not lethal.
Like running speed? Or...
Yeah, like probably about a person running at the moment. But they are continuing to slowly gain a bit more speed, and they continue to get a little closer. You guys are probably down 30 feet so far.
Anybody's got an idea?
Now that I measure that, that's very close.
Yes. They're 30 feet long blades.
It's hard to keep the tension when I don't know.
You can hear the wind of the or the sound of the blades cutting through the air around you as they continue to speed up. Now that they get closer, a siren starts to blare, and the room starts to flash like a strobe light.
Is there anything at all on the ceiling?
There are handholds on the ceiling. Like, very clearly, looking up at it, you can see it looks almost like a climbing wall, but, upside down.
How high is the ceiling?
Well, when we started, it was 60 feet up. It's a big room.
The ceiling's coming down also?
Oh, I didn't know
Now,
the ceiling was coming
now
down.
that you notice, it's about 40 feet up.
Okay, so you said this was The face on the door looked like an orc.
Yes.
Okay. So
How did you make this room? Wait. The wall,
I'm
a
very
circle is
talented.
getting smaller, and like then
Magic.
you have something coming inside the circle also, that is coming down in a circle that is getting smaller. That's really interesting.
Should I push the button again?
Huh.
I
If
mean,
we
at this
survive, I'm
point,
interested in knowing how you did this.
is it going to go faster if we? I mean, we don't really have any other options, Harl. I think you have to press the button again. Harl, do you have any jokes from your time amongst the miners?
It's a strange time to ask.
He's looking for entertainment. Maybe a little bit of song and dance joke number will do the trick. Keep him entertained.
Notice as you say it, a small scowl that is very brief across Vin's face, but it goes away.
I am going to swap out a card
Okay.
with my feature that lets me do that. A perfect recall. And I'm going to levitate Velane to the hooks.
Okay.
The handholds.
Yeah.
I need to do a spellcast roll to do it. I don't know what that means, what it's against. But yeah.
Make the roll. What is the so you're trying to get her up to the whole
Yes.
handholds. Sure.
14 plus 7 is 21 with hope.
Okay. Take your hope. That's certainly a success. Velane, as long as you're cooperative, he just kind of whoops you up 40 feet into the air, up to where the handholds are. That said, they're more like arm holds for you, but you can grab onto them if you wanted.
Can you see anything up there?
Can I see anything up here?
Same
As
thing,
I
same thing
grab
down there,
it.
just from a different angle. No, not really. You can see the kind of, you can't see as well on the ceiling because there are handholds blocking your sight in many different directions. It's kind of craggy in that way. Looking down, you can see the blades continuing to spin in as they encroach on the group that is now running out of room somewhat rapidly.
So there's nothing new there's nothing that this angle would provide that you can't see the other way?
No. You're out of the way of the blades, but there isn't anything visually different up there. You're in a cylinder. There isn't a whole lot of room to hide.
Can Velane sit on that hook if it's an arm hold for her?
She's not that small. 18 inches, right?
I have a rope. Or here, I will lean down. I will reach. Giles, can you reach me? I will pull you up with the strength of Catal.
I'm 30 feet from you, Velane.
Jump.
I am 30 feet from you, Velane. Not an athlete.
Ah, you disappoint, Catal.
You disappoint me.
I'm going to levitate myself.
Ah, see, that's better. That all you lock up?
Crit. What was that? I
Yeah,
got
well,
a crit
you
in
lock
my
up.
levitate.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay, well, now I'm hanging here.
How does levitate work? Like duration-wise?
There's temporarily, which is basically until an effect stops it.
Okay.
which for an ally helping an effect, I guess is when they want to stop, as far as I can tell.
Sure.
But
yeah, so you are also up there levitating up by the hooks. The orc just kind of, well, that seems like cheating, but fair enough. How about you two?
Giles, what's your plan up there?
well, maybe we hit the button again and I levitate you guys also up here.
I've been wanting to push the button for a few seconds, anyways.
Yeah, push the button.
All right.
Okay, first I'm going to levitate Kafal also.
Make a roll.
Oh my god. I'm going to hit a fear on one of those and... Oh, actually a crit, 5 and 5.
Okay.
Really? So... Okay,
That's 3 of them.
press the button. I'll try to get you up.
Oh, so we're how far up now?
30 feet-ish now, I think.
Somewhere between 30 and 40 feet at the moment, yeah.
Well, I've got 50 feet of rope, so I can just drop it down to Harl.
So he has to scamper up.
I mean, seems like a capable gentleman.
Well, they're discussing
Say-
this. I push the button.
You push the button, and again, that's the spirit. And the lower part of the wall rises up a little bit, revealing a series of more pipes that start to release down at a lower level, and they start to kind of just move around the room, taking up spaces around the blades, kind of creating almost an obstacle course that continues to move around just a little faster than a running pace around the edges of the room. But now there's something like 16 pipes that have kind of shifted around to different points along the wall. The space left in the center is maybe 10 feet across as the blades continue to move in.
I'm going
Does it
to
look like
start
those-
casting.
Pipes are meant to be used to avoid the blades.
They
on
could
the
be
pipes.
under
Slow
the
you
right
down.
circumstances, or they could
Like-
slow you down under the wrong circumstances.
Well, like
They
you
look
grab
like-
hold of a pipe and kind of ride it around the room, basically.
You might be able to.
I'm sorry. Are the pipes stationary? So like,
No,
if you
they
were
are
to
also
run-
moving.
Okay.
So the
What's-
entire,
What's the
apparatus
height
is
of
spinning
these
around.
blades?
The blades are at the lowest one's probably about 3 feet up. The highest one's probably just over 6 feet high. All 4 of them in that range.
Harl, I'm going to levitate you. Are you hitting it again on the way up, or?
No, I've got an idea. He wants to be entertained. I think this is an obstacle course. I'm willing to run it. Stay there.
I told him.
Told me what? I'm sorry.
Oh, not you, son. You go
Did
right
you
ahead.
take- Did you tell your soul something?
We'll talk after. If we can.
Okay, so I want to try to. I don't have a lot of run-up space anymore. That's the problem. So you said, are they still running? The speed is throwing me off because obviously they would
about
be
the-
faster.
Yeah,
they
but not
keep closer, right?
Not by it. Don't worry too much about that. They're moving about a little faster than like the average running speed of a person. It's quick. The blades are going to be lethal at that speed, but they are not like blazing by faster than you can see. You're not in a blender just yet.
Okay.
You probably have something like 3 seconds
Okay.
between blades. Like if you
so-
once you get a couple of feet in.
I have an ability called Battle Ritual.
Okay.
Once per long rest, before I'm about to do something incredibly dangerous, I can clear 2 stress and gain 2 hope, which I don't need the hope necessarily, but I do need the stress gone. So I had in my mind his battle ritual is kind of simple. He has like some chalk in his bag. I'm just gonna like chalk up my hands. Usually it would be like before battle,
Sure.
but it's just something that kind of like gets him ready, I guess.
Sure.
So I'm gonna use that.
As somebody with sweaty hands, it feels good to know you're not going to drop something.
Samesies. Okay. So I'm gonna clear the 2 stress. I'm gonna gain the 1 hope that I can. Knock that off. And I guess I'm gonna try to sprint into the fray and dodge the first blade that comes my way to try to get like a pattern going.
Excellent. Anything in your mind that you're kind of leaning on? Anything from Harl's past that, you know?
Yes, actually. So there's 2 that might apply.
Okay.
I have in my experiences that I survived a rock slide where we were trapped underground, like with boulders and stuff falling and things like that.
Okay.
And then worked in the mines, obviously, hauling stone, clearing cave-ins, dangerous, tight spaces, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's well suited to what you're about to enter as you kind of willingly step into a murderous rat maze. Just give me 3 rolls here.
Okay.
Let's start off with the standard agility to start as you throw yourself into the line of fire. You can add your experience if you pay for it.
Okay. I'm gonna not use my. Does the experience cost hope?
Yes, it
Use-
does. You can also hope to utilize your experiences.
Well, I'm gonna try without it. I got a
Okay.
19 with hope.
That'll certainly do. So Harl, with barely a moment left to spare as the blades continue to come in, and you see at that point the walls do stop creeping, at least for the moment. The blades just hairs away from hitting each other in the center of the room. The other 3 are kind of just, the reverse of crouched up on a ceiling watching as Harl dives out into this spinning jungle blade of doom and starts to kind of hurl himself bodily, chalked hands coming down on the first pipe, throwing himself up and over the nearest blade as it comes in. He loses a little bit of his beard hair to it as it kind of trims it off, but not too much, thankfully. And he comes down on his feet. Okay, next up, we're going to keep going. So now it's less about your pure agility and more about how well you can react. So give me an instinct roll.
Okay, I'm gonna use my experience on this one.
Okay.
That makes it a 15 with hope.
Okay, perfect. That does keep you going. Harl, as soon as his feet touch the ground, is looking around, his eyes darting around, remembering that time he was stuck down in those narrow tunnels trying to dodge a cave-in as it happened. This really isn't that different. Harl runs up to the next, goes under one pipe, uses it to kind of arrest his momentum and pop up onto the next, where he steps up, jumps, and comes down on top of one of the moving blades, skidding off it, coming back down, continuing to run. Earl's a strong man, and this is not an easy thing that he's trying to do. So for our last roll, give me strength.
Give me strength indeed. There's no limit, just how many times I can use my experience, right?
As long as you have the hope, keep going it.
Fuck. That's a 10 with hope. I mean, a 12 with hope.
12 with hope. That's a fail.
Okay.
So this time, Harl goes running, and it's been a spectacular run thus far. He's only cleared 2 of the blades, but he's done it in the blink of an eye, and with probably a lot more agility than most would expect looking at this thick, broad-shouldered dwarf. But you continue to move like a gymnast from one pole to the next, coming up over 1, 2, 3 more blades as they come running around, and then kind of just as the movement starts to catch up to you, and just the pounding in your chest of trying to keep up with not just running, but picking yourself up bodily and throwing yourself and really just using every muscle in your body to keep this going. You go diving over the next blade and don't quite make it. The blade shears through your armor into the top of your shoulder as you kind of roll with the hit rather than taking it dead on. You feel the blade sink in, and you manage to get off of it before it sinks too far. That's going to be 41 points of physical damage.
Okay, I'm gonna mark 2 stress and use my dwarf ancestry to spend 3 of my hope to have incoming damage.
Okay, that's completely reasonable. Kind of calling on the heart of stone that many dwarves have deep inside. You push off the pain as you push off the blade, and as the blood splatters from the blade coming through you, you hear the sirens stop, the lights strobing around you stop, the walls stop. The somewhat sudden stop actually shakes the room, giving a fright to our ceiling huggers above, but only for a moment as it finishes. Then just... Well, now, that was more than I expected. And by that I mean there are fewer pieces of you than I thought there'd be.
I stand up and I've got my hand over my bloody shoulder.
Are you not entertained?
You know what? I am.
Bloody good. I think it's safe.
Yes, put me down. Gently.
I'm going to levitate everybody back down. Do you need rolls for it, or?
No, it's fine. You all come back down to the ground. And as you do... Go ahead.
I would like to land on Keffel's head.
Sure. I don't see a reason why that isn't possible. There's, Belani's kind of scrabbling over to Keffel's head as you all make your way down. As you do so, the blades and the poles on the walls do retract, and once again, you're standing in a perfectly smooth room, although one much smaller than it was before. Still large by any metric, but now that you're all back down here, we can have a proper talk. Or we could, but, well, there's something I need to take care of. And as he says that, the walls of the room shunt inward, taking all of you into the back and pushing you into the hall.
Oh.
And as you all fall past that dark threshold, we're going to take our first break.
Oh. Okay.
And welcome back to Mimic Decision. We will pick up from where we had just left off, with our group being pushed very abruptly and somewhat rudely into a hole covered with magical darkness. And we'll resolve that immediately as everybody kind of falls through and falls on their ass. You realize the pit itself is only about 10 feet deep. Somebody falls on top of an iron that's probably not comfortable, and somebody's torch is also down here. You find yourself in another lit room, about exactly the size of the well, like I said, about 10 feet deep, and standing before you is another door. On this door is a more slight face. It appears to be gnomish in his features. Oh, thank God. I was getting so bored down here. Hi.
Hello.
What happened to the orc door?
Happened to the Vin? He's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Do
I'm
you also
Songus.
have-
It's nice to meet you.
What's your
August?
Songus.
Songus.
Saugus. Okay, well, Saugus, I hope you'll appreciate that we're not having the best of days.
Songus.
Songus, yes. Well,
Sing a Songus.
we offered to do that for the guy upstairs, but he didn't.
Oh, that was a bad idea. He's tired of those.
Yeah, I bet.
I have been singing to him for centuries now. That's why we put the silence barrier up.
Ah,
Did you put the barrier up, or did he?
I can't remember this time. We took turns.
I see.
No, you know how it is. You've been together for this long. You need some your alone time, and we've been down here for a while.
well, Songus.
Well, you're in a well, indeed. Hi.
Yes. Oh, quite clever. Yes.
That I am.
I suppose you know why we're here?
I would imagine you're here to be tested.
I mean, I assume we've passed with flying colors.
What are you talking about?
Well, we've made it through, what, 4 doors now?
4 doors. How many doors are there?
At
I
least
hope you're
one
the last.
more, it seems like.
I don't think I'm the last. That'd be weird. They wouldn't have made me the last.
Oh, come on, a great and wise door such as yourself.
Oh, stop it. Vin could have been last, but he wanted to be with me. I think it's Cyril. I think Cyril's last.
Oh, tell us more about Cyril.
I'm not going to do that.
Well, then tell us
me
more about yourself.
you. Why should I let you through?
Well, because we are a group of intrepid adventurers who has been tasked by the great and powerful Jorsul, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Jorsey
Yeah,
sent
yeah,
you down here to do some stuff. I get it.
Right.
But what makes you think you're worthy?
I level with you, Songus. I don't think any of us really know why we're here.
Ah, honesty. That's better.
Figured I'd try it once. See how it feels.
Works surprisingly well when you don't expect it to.
Hmm.
How was it upstairs?
We were hanging around.
Is he mad?
Seems like the kind of person that's always mad.
I think I
Oh.
gave him a good time. Yeah, he just like rubbed my bleeding arm.
Oh, yeah, he would
Let
like that. He'll be in a good mood.
me help you with that. I'm going to give you a health potion.
Thanks.
Yeah.
As you,
one,
as you do this, Songus's door makes a little whistle sound, and the darkness above you goes away. And you can see Vin, his door now standing like directly above, or resting directly above the pit. Now that the walls have shrunk in this far, he's directly above where Songus is. You hear him just kind of go, "Eh," and the darkness comes back on. Okay, it was him this time.
I like the darkness.
You're
I'm gonna
creepy.
Go ahead and drink that healing potion because I've got lots of boo-boos.
Sure do.
Oh, you do?
I've been taking a lot of hits from the zombies and everything.
Oh, 1 second. I'm going to mending touch you.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Magic hands. Finn has those.
Oh.
Do you get to clear a hit point or a stress?
I will take 1 hit point off. I'm not overly stressed, shockingly, after my hype up.
And if I learned something about you, I can clear 2 hit points or 2 stress.
I pull out my drawing of a lover and show you a picture of my husband, Plinton. I don't know if you've ever seen Plinton, but this is my husband.
Oh, let me see. Let me see.
Plenton, where does he live?
Oh, where I'm from, the mining village. Velane's been there.
What does Plinton look like?
He's a halfling man, well-to-do, with his little vest and bow tie and a curly mustache. It's just a nice sketch, not honestly, obviously not a photograph.
Oh, he's not my type, but good for you.
How does
don't know
he
if that
deal
was-
with unexpected guests showing up?
He's the most hospitable man I've ever known.
I see. That's good. That's good. I hope he doesn't let people abuse that.
I you suspiciously. Hopefully that is good enough, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a deep secret like Velanis thing.
Okay.
It's like a once per long rest, like just like we chat a little bit and something like that, and it's
Images of Plinton don't have to telepathically leak from his mind into yours.
right. Yeah, no. It's a little bit more, we talk and it helps, right? Like it's
There,
It's
I know the
consensual.
audience can't see, but there's a little sketch of Plinton.
Is there anybody else that's like in a rough shape?
I am very stressed.
Okay. We choose to more hope and clear a stress from you, if you want to. Velania, I think we
Wait,
can.
do I have to do something for it?
No.
Okay, no.
Just 1 stress. The 2 is once per long rest. This is.
You don't get to know.
I think that's good, Velania. I think I have learned a lot recently, and
And some of the like glass fractures inside kind of somehow heal up. They're just mended.
Velania, I know this is this will be very indiscreet. I've never met one such as you, but would repairing you work?
Work how?
To heal you?
No. You would have to reach inside. You will find Katal.
Oh my.
Right. Let's stick with the mending touches.
What's a Katal?
I like mouth like no to the door. Like don't ask.
Katal is the knowing.
Oh, now I'm even more
knowing in
curious.
the darkness. The knowing of the night.
Oh, I know.
You've
I've
never
known some
known
nights.
Katal?
I've
I
known
will
some
show
nights.
you.
Please
I
do.
will show you Katal. And I reach out my little hands with the glowing green light, and I
Okay.
put them on the door.
Okay, what have I invited upon myself here?
That's it, really.
The green light of Catal flares up inside of Alane and kind of bounces back and forth, casting an otherworldly glow to this whole pit that you're down here in, clashing with the kind of white light that the walls have been emitting. As you do so, the door's eyes go wide for a second, and then he just, well, okay, enough of that then. Enough of that then forever. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I told you so.
Oh, no, I'm still curious. I'm glad I learned. You really have to make sure not to, shut doors before you even open them, kid.
Speaking of opening doors.
Clever. Okay. I'll bite. You ready to move on?
I assume we are.
I'm getting right tired of this place, to be perfectly honest.
You have no idea. But all right, you wouldn't be down here if you wouldn't be down here in one piece if Vin wasn't happy with you. So he gave you his okay. That's good. He needed a break. And I know he didn't want to do a riddle, but Jorsey really wanted somebody to, so I told him I'd make my own. I don't know if this is up to par with what he wanted, but, well, the question is mine. I have been the one waiting here for years. Ever waiting, ever guarding, even when my Vin is farting. Left to watch with words of parting, we stand firm, we need no guiding. Our virtue keeps us here together, trusting each other like birds of a feather. The glue that binds us through any weather, I gave him mine, I'm no bellwether. So here I stand, I need no tether. To whom do you owe it, this greatest treasure?
You know, all you riddle doors like speaking so fast.
Would you believe that we've all thought of our riddles so many times at this point that there really isn't any thought going into it? Apologies. Give me a second. It'll show up on the wall for you.
Yeah, it says common is a second language.
Oh, right, Khavalor, because I'm sure you have it memorized by now.
Of course I do. Ever waiting, ever guarding, even when my Vin is farting. Left to watch with words of parting. We stand firm, we need no guiding. It's pretty simple.
He has a keen mind.
He's just reading from the wall. Felane, he's just reading from the wall.
Wow.
I think Harl does a Giles and just puts his fingers on his nose.
What's a Vin?
Vin is the door.
The door.
Upstairs.
Don't be rude. You were just in his house.
I see. So when Vin above you is farting?
Well, it used to be more of an issue than it is these days.
I mean, I suppose you're talking about friendship. So you're asking who our friend is? What, is that what you're asking?
That is Harl.
Yeah. Child's for me.
Is friendships ever waiting, ever guarding, though?
I don't know.
It made me think of something, actually. He reacted when you told the truth quite well.
Yes,
Is it
well,
trust? You guard trust? You give someone trust.
Maybe. Put this in the Twitch chat. Does anyone in Twitch have any ideas?
Riddle, what are the ideas?
Yeah. I am all up for giving this to the audience to try and help us decipher.
Are you going to give him some options?
I mean,
Trust
my
is
thought was friendship.
then-
Yeah, Josh thinks trust. It could be.
Let's see if they come up with anything different, and then we can put up a vote.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just curious.
Loyalty?
Seems like it may be stumped as
Loyalty's
well.
a good one.
Loyalty. Mm-hmm.
And Villani, do you have a choice? An idea?
I choose Harl.
I don't think I'm the answer.
You may be the answer.
You're somebody's answer.
He is my answer.
See?
Well,
Earlier, Kaylee had suggested to me that someone could romance the door.
Chad is choosing Harl so far.
Apparently, we owe Harl all our farts.
That is exactly the kind of feedback we come here for, Damon. Thank you very much.
Ooh. Love? Love is a question.
Mhm.
Or a possible answer.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't owe love, really.
True.
It's earned or given freely.
Hmm. Okay.
For certain definitions of helping.
Is it farts? You guard farts and give farts.
Trust me, I let them out as fast as I can. Especially in this pit. I don't know how he still does it. Doesn't have a body.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Magic.
The room starts to stink a little bit. God damn it!
So D looks like. I'm
D was our leading vote getter, but I imagine that's probably not quite correct.
a little bit of audience trolling.
I think that in this situation we can go to our tiebreaker, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe we're at Mullet on this one.
Oh no, I was going to vote for Harl, but now I've got to be serious.
Just follow your heart. Vote for Harl.
Right.
Wait, why are we tie breaking?
Yeah, I think that last bit, like, I do think it's, I mean, A, B, like, all, like the three options up there that aren't Harl are all pretty good. If I had to go with my gut, I would say these guys are really good friends. Friends build a lot of trust, which leads to loyalty. So
A, B, and C are the same answer, is what you're saying?
I'm saying that they're all close enough to be the same side of the coin, potentially. Probably. Never waiting, ever guarding.
You could put me on a coin. Not like my face, like me. I could be a big coin.
You could be a big coin.
What, like God we trust?
In the strongest you trust.
B, final answer. We'll go with trust. I don't dislike trust. I don't dislike any of them.
All
I even
good
like Harl as
answers.
an option.
But it says trust in the riddle.
That's true. That's a little.
I didn't think about that.
That's a good point. I mean, could this be the power of friendship? Finally, in one of Matt's campaigns, friendship is something that is there to be celebrated.
I think the entirety of my campaigns is celebrating friendship, but fair enough.
It's an odd way of showing it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm going to assume it's friendship.
Yep. And no. I'm not a big fan of those one answer things, so I left it pretty vague.
Yeah.
I was thinking of love, but that's just because of Van. That's where I started with it. Friendship, that hits the right notes. Jorsey wanted to make sure that whoever's coming down here wasn't, just an absolute trash, whatever they were. Person, cat, turtle,
She had many turtles.
Here, no, but I've known a bunch.
That's
So you don't like turtles?
they just called them trash.
I did not. I said he wanted to
I
make
think
sure
we
that
could-
whoever
if we
came
go back
down
to the
here
transcript.
wasn't trash. Wasn't a trash X, So if you're a turtle, you're not a trash turtle.
Well, that's not how I read it, but you do you, friend.
Well, the author's not dead yet, so nonetheless, friendship. Yeah, it's a good one. That's what kept most of us down here at the end of the day. We trusted Jorsey.
How do you think that went for you? Honest opinion, if you don't mind.
I can't complain. I've had more years here with Van than I would have had otherwise. Even if we do need some time apart. And it was important. Somebody had to stay back, and it wasn't going to be him.
Why was it not going to be him?
Oh, it just never was. We all knew who was going to be doing what when we got here. I'm not sure he knew, but the rest of us knew.
I see. Is it a bad sign that we don't?
You've got some things to learn. But I imagine that his cooler brother will help you out. When you have a second.
What?
When you
Joe
get
still
there.
has a brother?
Yeah, if you can get there. He sure does. Did, I assume. I can't really, go back or forth. I assume everybody's still around. They were supposed to be.
Well, they would have had to come to you to get out, right?
He's going to be hungry, by the way, so I hope he brought something.
Hungry?
You brought some ration packs, right?
Well, I will wish you luck on that front. But I think Sarah is going to have some words with you.
Ah, well, as long as it's words and not blades, I think we are happy to engage with Sarah.
He wasn't much of one for blades. He was our wizard.
Ah.
We need to hurry.
Yeah.
Oh,
We-
you
Alright.
insist. I didn't want to rush you through. It's been so long since anybody's talked to me.
Won't you talk, Vin?
You could come
Say,
with us.
What happened to Iolantis?
Who?
Tall guy with us, metallic arm, anti-magic.
I don't know what to tell you. 4 people came down here. 4 people are here. None of them is that guy.
Can you remove the sound dampening wall so we can yell at Vin real quick? Ask him if he has seen Iolantis.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Please.
Opens up. You can see Vin kind of glaring down at you.
Hey, Vin, have you seen Atlantis by any chance?
Sorry, mate. Don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
You didn't really introduce yourselves, you know?
Last person? There's 4 of us now. There were 5 just outside your door, outside your room.
I don't think so.
When's
I
the
can't
last time?
inform.
All right. When's the last time you've seen Atlantis, Keffel?
I think it was when we were entering the. I don't know. It was about the time we were going into the last room. Getting
Delane?
chased by floating blades and poles really sort of distracted me a bit.
Villane?
Giles,
Do you know what happened to Atlantis?
is he perhaps in Harl's pack?
No.
He has found his way. And we must continue.
Okay.
Yeah, you should probably get going. If Jorsey sent you down here to do stuff, you know, tick-tock.
Maybe he'll catch us up.
Perhaps we will find him at the end.
He probably just got stuck outside the room. The doors did close behind us after a few of us had walked in. I'm sure he'll be along.
Yes.
Well, it's up to us to complete the quest for the Emperor anyways. We'll find him if we can.
Wait, did you say emperor? He's calling himself an emperor?
Oh, yeah, has been for
Jorsey.
the last, 1,000 years?
Oh, Jorsey. You're better than that.
Evidently he's not.
I never liked that title. Whatever. And the door swings open for you.
Well, Songus, it's been an interesting discussion.
It always
Hi.
is.
Bye, Vin.
Mhm. The
Bye,
darkness comes back
Songus.
over.
No, I'll just walk through.
Same.
I will no longer be the Songus among us when you leave.
What
As
does
we-
that mean?
I'm curious if he's going to change his name for the next group that comes through.
As we walk through, I lean over to Keffel and I whisper, I can see why they put the silence barrier up.
Oh, yeah. And that Vin, way too talkative. I don't know how Song has dealt with it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just kind of nudge him. Keep going.
For once, the door does not open up into another stairwell. It opens into a large tunnel sloping downward. It's maybe 30 feet across, 20 feet high. Certainly not as big as the scaled room you were just in, but still a large walkway. It is lit by flames of varying colors, purples and blues and greens and reds, flickering lights all over the place. The grade of the path isn't too steep, and the air is much thicker and mustier here. Something is, the rest of the place seems to have had some kind of air circulation. It seems like down here that has not been nearly as much the case, but you do continue to move down for another 5 minutes or so as the ground starts to level out, and eventually you find yourself standing not at a door, but at an opening. It looks like a cave opening, kind of, with the rock kind of jutting across each other, blocking your view. But there is light pouring in, bright light, enough to kind of hurt your eyes, cause you to avert your gaze a little as you approach. As you do make your way through the opening and around, you find the source of that light appears to be the sky. You are standing in what looks to be a valley deep in a crevasse surrounded by mountains. The sky above is perfectly blue with some white clouds. There is a bridge ahead of you that crosses over some distance, leading to a large church-looking building. There is a map.
Now, why didn't we just come down into the valley? I think we could have saved ourselves a lot of time and a lot of headache.
I suppose it's sometimes quicker to go through a mountain than around it.
The air outside is warm, substantially warmer than it was when you entered the chamber some hours ago.
Do we see like any person around? Anybody? Anything?
As you look, your first glance, the answer is no. It just looks like a kind of serene, if odd, area. As you look again, you do notice just a bit, as a bit of breeze comes by, and it kind of makes the cloak on a figure standing by the church flap out to the side. And you can see it looks like two men leaning against the door of the church. The first is dressed in silver plate. He has a white cloak behind him. Not silver, just, metal, plate mail armor. He has a white cloak behind him, and he has kind of longish, curly blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail. The other has shorter black hair, short beard, and he seems to be smoking some sort of something as he sits there. And the two seem to be just kind of talking to each other quietly. As you look at them, you definitely get the sense that they have noticed you. Their eyes, meet yours, but they don't make any indication beyond that of what they're about.
Well,
I guess I will start trying to approach them.
Yeah, you're able to make your way across the bridges without any problem. Neither one of them seem to move. Honestly, they're both just leaning back against the church door, watching you. As you kind of start to cross the second bridge, the one in white calls out, "Well, friend, what brings you here?"
a
We
door.
were sent by Jorsul.
Where are you now?
That's the story.
To what end?
I'll be perfectly honest with you, we're not quite sure. Something
Perhaps
about
you should stop then.
enemies of the Empire. Some sort of ritual.
The other one kind of chimes in. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't go about doing things when you don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, where's the fun in that?
I don't disagree, but sometimes the consequences are more than you can handle, son.
Oh, I've no doubt. That's why we brought Harl along. He's pretty good at dealing with unintended consequences.
How's that, Harl?
I usually just take a beating or give one.
What do you think? Is that going to work this time?
Are you asking me or the other guy?
He's asking Harl, sir.
Oh.
I guess time will tell.
It might. Listen, son. We can't let you go through these doors.
No, I assume we'll have to earn our way through like we did it with all the others.
Oh. You'll have to try. And as they kind of step away from the doors of the church, they each kind of take a side of the courtyard ahead of you. The one in white, as he walks, flares out a pair of large white wings behind him, and he unlimbers a large hammer from his back, kind of giving it a test swing one-handed as he swooshes it through the air. The other pulls a large mace from his belt and a shield from his back, and as you watch, his skin turns from tan to red, and horns start to grow out of his forehead. You see, we're not just ready to leave just yet. Maybe a few more centuries.
Mm. Look, we don't know who you are. We, at the moment, have no quarrel with you.
That's
I
true.
would just as soon keep it that way. But we are going to need to continue.
Then I suppose we're at an impasse.
I suppose we are. Well,
I do believe in fair dealings with those who I'm working with. My reputation means a lot to me,
okay.
and therefore I want to give you every chance to walk away from this with your life. You don't need to die down here. I don't give a shit about fairness. And with that, the other one starts to attack. He hurls his mace at Khavalor.
Oh, fun.
So let me make a roll. That is it's a 9 to hit.
That's a miss.
Cool. Indeed. The mace swings by your face, the wind kind of brushing past you. You have the scent of rust and sulfur as it passes by you. And then a blink and a small crack behind your head. You see it reappear in the man's hand as he grins and... I'm a little out of practice. Spotlight to you guys.
Oh, we tried.
I start running towards them. I forget, how does movement work in this game?
So as when you are taking an action as a rule, you can move within close range to do it, I believe. If you want to go further than that, it becomes an agility roll.
Okay.
Is that correct? Somebody, yell at me if I'm off base there.
30 feet or agility roll?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and close is 30 feet roughly, depending on how we're measuring that. So yeah, assume 30 feet for how we're doing it, and then agility roll to go further than
All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to run 30 feet.
And this is where we come into. So you're gonna stop there?
Well, does the agility roll like count as my action? Would it be like
No. If you're doing an action with it, it'll just be a 2-roll qualifier, to make it work.
Okay, because it's only another few feet to this guy.
Right, exactly. So if you want to add an agility action roll, we're not going far, so it's a low check. I'm gonna call it a 12, to be honest. So roll that to see if you can get there, and then after that we will roll the actual action that you want to do.
22 with hope.
You're good. Take your hope. Keep moving.
And then this guy's like kind of tough, so I'm going to mark a stress in rage.
Okay.
Yeah, damage roll equal to twice your strength, so an additional 10 damage.
Very nice.
Okay. 13 with hope. That probably doesn't do it.
13 with hope. No. In fact, the angel before you takes the hammer and just whacks your weapon down to the point where it almost comes out of your hand.
Okay. Does it?
Okay. Who's up next?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll kind of
Kefal.
step up on the bridge a little bit. Maybe just the other side. And I'll start to cast Unleashed Chaos. So again, I start to trace runes, and then slowly they kind of start becoming a bit more nonsensical before I try to push them out. I'm going to try to go for the angel that Harl is attacking.
I've been playing too much Warhammer because I'm just upset by these chaotic runes you're drawing everywhere. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah. That's the way you have to be as a
The heretic
citizen of the Empire.
Exactly. Sorry, keep going.
All right, that's going to be that's not great. 5, 8, 8 and 5 is 12 on the attack.
With?
Oh, with hope.
A 12 with hope. So there's no effect on a fail, correct? On the spell?
Yeah, it's a spellcast roll.
Right, yeah, of course, right. Yeah, so the magic kind of builds up as you channel the chaos like you have before, and then you're particularly in the fight with the zombies previously, and you feel it start to build, and just when it's starting to get truly chaotic enough to do something, you just lose the thread, and it fizzles, and it shoots out and just kind of scatters, dancing just sparks across the armor of the both enemies as they kind of look at it and question what exactly you were trying to do. They look a little more paranoid than amused, though.
It doesn't usually do that. That's it for me.
Okay, who's up next?
You said they look paranoid?
Yeah,
Who was the one who attacked us?
B.
Which one's that? The black, like, dressed darker colors?
Yeah, can you guys not see the nameplates?
No.
I can't.
No.
Okay, cool. I don't know how to fix that.
Just click on the token, hit the gear setting, and there's a toggle right on the first page.
Yeah, I did at some point. Like, I have that toggled. If I toggle it, can you see it now?
Nope.
Okay, cool. This guy is the one who's moving.
All right. Is Flan still riding on my head?
No, I got down to play with the door. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so then, building off the paranoia look they've got going, Vellani will try to speak into this dude's ears from far because,
Okay.
it is a spellcast roll.
Okay.
15, 19 with fear.
19 with fear. Okay. So that is a failure with fear.
Okay then.
So you reach out and try to channel your voice into the demon's ears, trying to, bring the psychological game up. And as you reach out to do so, you feel like you're pressing against a wall as your magic pushes toward this man, and the pressure of it turns into physical pain, and you feel a small crack deep inside of you. Take 1 point of direct damage.
Got a boo-boo.
And that is with fear, so it's my turn. And I am going to spotlight our demon boy, who gets to go twice when I spotlight him.
Okay.
Guys, I would please don't fear. Don't give the GM more fear.
He's got a stack of it from earlier rolls.
Don't give him
As
more.
he looks at all of you, he starts to just kind of growl out loud, for lack of a better term. It turns into something animalistic, something deep and guttural, and he starts to glow with this kind of internal red light that flares out around him. And as he does so, you feel a wave of power and a wave of anger wash over every one of you. I need presence reaction rolls from everyone.
Can you explain reaction rolls again? Does fear
Duality die without fear or hope.
Okay. And presence, you said, right?
I just want the totals. If you
Ooh,
have
crit.
experiences, let me know. Okay, crit, that's pass.
20.
20 passes.
20.
10.
20 passes, 10 does not. One second. Okay. So that will be
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say presence or knowledge? I rolled
presence.
Oh, oops. Hang on. 14.
Still a fail. That's fine though. Okay, so that is 17 points of damage to Harl and 8 to everybody else. And a countdown has been decreased by 1. In addition, he steps forward and makes an attack against Harl, or attempts to. That is sorry, my die has one face that is difficult to read, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But that is a 20 to hit on Harl.
Yeah.
So that will hit for... Okay. Dice. $15 points of damage, Harl, physical, as his mace comes smacking into you.
Remind me, can armor negate damage completely?
No, it has to. It can take it down 1, but it can't go to 0 unless you have a feature that lets you do that. Okay, that's me. Back to spotlight. Back to the group. Who's up next?
I will go. I will try to time lock his mace.
Okay. Spellcast roll, right?
Yes. Sorry, so I get a hope. No, I get to clear a stress from my feature. 21.
21. Okay, that
With
succeeds.
hope.
What's the spell look like for you?
What's it look like mechanically, or what's it look
No,
like?
physically. Yeah. I know what
physically.
that's mechanically.
There's like a cone of energy. So as opposed to the previous spell that locked something, this one actually has like a chains but like not chains, but like looks like chains of energy, like holding the hammer down to the ground, preventing it from moving. It looks like something is chained in the air.
Okay. Yeah, so these chains lash out around the demon's mace, locking it in place. He tries to, no avail, to pull it. You can see muscles kind of tensing. You can see even his armor changes shape as he flexes and yanks against this thing that's stuck in the air, and he just kind of growls and stares at Giles with pure hate. Okay, who's next?
I'll go. So maybe a little too unsettled to control any sort of chaos magic here. So we're going to try something a little simpler. I'm going to try some telekinesis. Going to try and pick the demon up. So I'm going to start with that. That is a not great. 12. That's a 17. Is the try to pick him up.
A 17 does not manage. It feels like you're getting close, but it's like your finger, like your magical grip is slippery, and he just kind of slips right through your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Who wasn't you attacked or tried to?
B.
Okay.
The demon.
Who's next?
I'll go.
That was with hope, right, Millet?
It was with hope, yes.
So I'll keep attacking the guy in white.
Okay.
26 with fear to hit.
That hits. I'll take my fear, right?
That is 45 plus the 10 for rage, so 55.
55. That is major damage. Nice hit. So the first real blow against these guys is you come in hitting hard with a hammer for Harl, right?
Yes.
And you feel kind of the plate underneath kind of crumple, almost like there's nothing underneath. It feels less substantial than it should as you make contact, but not for long, as we then highlight our angel boy here. I'm going to spend a fear to activate an action called Judgment. And as he does, he points a finger at Harl, and he just intones the word guilty. After that, he is going to make an attack at Harl. Sorry, mechanics that I'm not super used to yet. That is it's a 24 to hit. I assume we're hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's more than double my evasion.
Okay. I'm not going to bother rolling damage because what the judgment action did, when he hits you, he deals severe damage.
Ooh.
There's no way to lessen that.
I think you can spend an armor to take it down.
Okay.
To major damage.
Major damage.
Yeah, and that is the end of his turn. So, who's up next?
Okay. How far is he? Let's see. I can get there. I'm gonna go over there. Go over by my Harl. And try to siphon essence on the angel guy who I didn't really want to attack, but okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm rolling. Let's see, what am I rolling with? What should I roll?
Are you
Which
asking
dice?
me?
I'll use these ones.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
I'm like, I've got like 4 dice sets in front of me. I don't know. Like, that's a 12, 16 with fear.
16 with fear.
Yeah.
So that is a failure with fear. So there is no effect. And I'm going to spotlight my demon boy, who's going to be real irritated right about now. Once again, he kind of screams out his rage and that wave of anger, and he rushes over all of you. I need presence reaction rolls again from everybody.
Oh.
It's a DC 20 for those curious.
No.
Fail.
Don't forget, you can choose to activate experiences on things like this if you want to. You don't have to.
25
obviously.
with fear.
25 with
Oh, wait,
fear
fear
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Correct. 25 is a
Woo.
pass, no problem.
There's no reaction roll that will make this experience that will make this pass.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
I rolled a 20.
You are good, sir.
Oh, fail with hope, by the way.
Doesn't matter.
Those don't matter, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you failed, 19 damage, otherwise 10. Magic damage. And in addition, he is going to attempt to cross that gap. Which is going to take a agility roll.
This does not spark joy.
He passes the agility roll. And he stops in front of Giles and he smiles at him and blows smoke out of his mouth into his face. Spotlight back to you guys.
He doesn't. His mace is still back there, right? I didn't.
Correct. He did not bring the mace. The mace is hanging in the air, chained where it was.
Okay. I am going to try to save or help Giles a little bit here. And we're going to try again. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, let's just... We're going to try it. I'm going to try and do telekinesis again. So we're going to do a... Oh, that's so much better. 22 plus 5 is 27 with fear to pick him up.
All right. You do succeed. What do you do with it?
Okay. Well, I'm debating throwing him in the river or throwing him at the angel.
Is that
Like,
a
I
question
basically
for the
got
audio?
him picked up, and I can basically put him wherever I want. It's just a matter of whether or not I can hit the angel. But I think we're going to play it safe, and I'm going to try and throw him, like, over here somewhere into the water.
All right.
Get him away from Giles, basically.
You pick him up and you manage
Hopefully a
to...
fast-flowing river away from where we are.
You manage to
Carry on.
launch him up over the water where he falls and just kind of cartoonishly yells out, once again, real goddamn angry, and splashes into the water, a cloud of steam literally erupting from the water around him as he hits. But he is, at least for the moment, not directly in front of you. Who's up next? Never mind, you roll with fear, I am. And I'm going to spotlight being Joe again. He's going to take another swing at Harl.
I'm going to use Straining Bane, so you have to use a d12.
Oh, 50.
And it's a temporary condition, so it
Okay.
costs me 2 fate.
Okay.
And you must mark a stress, and I clear a stress.
Okay, 1 second. All right, mark stress. Yeah, so that is now a 14 to hit Harl.
Still hits.
Still hits. Okay, so that's still severe damage. That is still in play. But he is going to use his other action on the spotlight to clear that effect. And that is the end of his turn. Who's up next?
I will go.
Okay.
I will try to siphon this booty. It's a 12 with hope.
Doesn't hit, but hope is good. You just try to grasp at him, try to get past his magical defenses, and you feel like you're scrabbling at something perfectly smooth. You just can't get purchase. Who's next?
Sorry, I had my mic muted. I used an ability called Brace to let me mark 2 armor to reduce by 2. So I just took minor damage for that.
That's fine. Understood. So who's next?
I guess I'll go. Uh, 18 with fear.
Attacking?
Yes.
Not a hit.
Okay.
So taking fear, and I'm going to spend a fear here as I highlight our demon boy, and he pulls himself up out of the water. And he's actually just going to use his turn getting back up here to stare at Khavalor now quite angrily. You guys are up. What's up?
Giles, return the favor.
I'm going to try to fireball him.
Okay. So it's a spellcast roll followed by a reaction roll, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is really kind of absurd, I'm going to be honest, but... so 24 with hope.
That hits. What's the reaction?
13, which, you know.
Who are you shooting, by the way? B? Yeah?
Smoking guy, yeah.
Okay. He succeeds.
Just takes half damage.
Okay.
42, so 21.
21 minor damage. Got it.
Yeah. I tried.
Better than nothing.
You got him, Hayes. Khavalor, you got him, Khavalor.
That was that with hope or fear?
Hope. Sorry.
All right. Who's up next?
feel like I just went, but
Yeah, go for it.
did I go
Fine.
this round? Okay.
There's only 4 of you. Go for it.
Just gonna try to siphon again.
Okay.
Okay, that's a crit.
Okay, that certainly hits.
That's nice. On a success, once per long rest, the target takes d20 magic damage, and I clear
Okay.
a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt.
Okay.
It's
So
a
that will
crit,
be
so that's with hope, right? That's not with fear. Okay. Cool.
correct with hope. So you get a hope, you clear a stress, and so in this case, your damage will be 20 plus d20. Or so how many dice would you roll normally?
5 is my proficiency.
Okay, so your base damage is 100. Then you add, then you roll your 5d20.
Okay, I will trust your math because I'm
Right,
not good at being.
guys? 5d20 max damage for a crit would be 100. Then we roll again.
Yeah, 100 plus whatever the roll is.
Yep.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay, I thought
Mhm.
it was like max on the dice, so I was thinking it was just a plus 20.
No.
No, it's max on all the dice you would have rolled.
Oh, I haven't been doing that at all.
Okay, well that's yeah. Daggerheart crits are.
I mean, I don't crit often, but so I rolled a 75 on the
Okay,
5d20.
so is there a flat modifier on the damage at all, or is it just the 5d20?
It's just that.
Okay, so that is
It's a domain.
175 damage. That actually isn't brutal. It's only severe. Wait, no, I lied. I can't math. It is brutal. That is 4 points of hit points marked against this guy. You feel like this time you haven't been able to land. And this time you found just, that notch in his armor that you were able to reach into and grab a piece of his essence. And once again, Valani just kind of rips the essence of this creature out of it, and this kind of bluish gray smoke pours out and feeds Valane a lot of health, I assume.
Yeah, how many
4 points.
was that? 4? Okay. I'm a little confused because it says you roll hit points with proficiency, but it says I clear a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt. So what? That sounds a little strange.
I have no idea. I'll look at it later and we'll come back to it.
Okay, but I'll just clear 4?
Yeah. mhm.
Okay.
If you've got 4 hit points marked, go ahead and clear them.
Yeah. I was like about to die.
Okay. Good hit. This guy just went from looking great to looking bad, or rough at least.
Okay. I'd like to add Dire Strike on that, the domain card.
What's that do?
Spend 2 hope to take your fear for each hit point that you marked.
God damn it.
There you go.
Done.
That's all.
Who's next? 'Cause it isn't me.
I will go. I'm going to try and cat and mouse with this demon guy a little more, so I'm going to try and pick him up again. That's not going to do it, though. It's just going to be a 15 with fear, so you get one of those tokens back, Matt.
Cool. Yeah, so that just kind of washes off, and he is immediately going to be spotlighted and come running for you. So he doesn't have a mace, but once again, he does do that same kind of angry scream of rage that pulses over the battlefield. Presence reaction rolls from everybody, please.
So, this ability, Matt, just a quick question, like a Daggerheart mechanical question.
Sure.
You cannot get 0 damage from it, right? So no matter what, when he does that, we're guaranteed to take an HP taken damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
I believe so. That sounds right.
Unless you're like, I think there's one class or subclass that
Can spend
negate.
armor. Yeah, correct.
Or there's a special armor that
Yeah.
lets you.
Yeah, it's just so abilities that do guaranteed damage basically are extremely potent.
Yeah, these are powerful enemies you guys are facing. Probably the strongest I've thrown at you so far in Daggerheart. So,
Fail.
21.
pass. 20's the DC. Right, so.
Oh, I failed.
I had an 18, so fail.
Okay.
Oh wait. Is there a crit for reaction rolls?
I don't.
Still crit. That's what we've been playing.
I think so.
Because you said hope and fear didn't matter, so I don't know if.
Yeah. Yeah. Damon, shut your mouth. No, let's find out. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm gonna say, at least we're not gonna get bogged down in it. We're yeah, so that is successful at this point.
Okay.
And in fact, I will say that on a crit, you don't take damage on this one.
Yes.
I'm being
Oh, can I
kind.
have my damage back from the crit I had earlier on the first one?
Yeah, if you did that, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, so 19 damage for the fails and 10 damage for the successes, and no
Okay,
damage
okay.
on the crit. That's fine. And then he is going to just Mace, just try to punch Keffel.
Please miss. Please miss.
That
Please miss.
is, yep, that's a miss. That's a 12 to
Nice.
hit. Oh, actually, I'm assuming it does 12 hit.
I would love to say that it doesn't,
Oh,
but I cannot.
okay. Well, on bright side, it's just his fist.
Not the first time Keffel's been punched in the face.
He went for your gut.
Oh, wait, that's more of a mercy.
It was until, let's see, it's 24 points of physical damage
Okay, fun.
as the kind of heat and
Wanna,
smoke and
I guess,
sense of
mark an
smoke rise
armor
up from him.
on
Okay,
that?
so you're taking
To
minor
check.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And with that, he just kind of grins at you and, not so cheeky now, are you?
Can I go next?
We'll see. Yeah, still have a few cheeks left.
Or using more fear?
I think that, yeah, go ahead. Go next.
Oh, just good. I am going to go up here. And I am going to power push him.
Yes. Such a good ability.
It's 9 and 12 and 28 with hope.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So
That
that
knocks him back how far?
to far range.
Okay.
So like
What is
30 to
that?
100 feet.
Yes, I'm just gonna plop him down over here. As he goes flying again and hits the water. Is there damage inherent to that?
Yes. 5d10 plus 2.
Okay.
36.
36. That is exactly enough to get to major damage there. Yep, you're good.
You should cool off a bit.
Mhm.
Mr. Freeze.
Good one.
The water
Good one.
continues to boil around him, and in response to your comment, he just shouts again. And
Use a fear to spotlight him? Or to. Okay,
no, this is an effect that was kicking in.
I see.
Give me a moment. Four armored knights walk out of the church in response to his shout, eyes on the group.
Any chance they hate these guys?
It doesn't
They're
look
like, oh man, you guys are getting in fights again.
Spotlight's on you guys. Where to?
I've got to pop a healing potion. I rolled a 3 plus 1.
Okay.
I don't know how we're doing healing potions.
You can just pop it when it's your turn. It's not going to take you full turn. Whenever you're spotlighting, you can drop it. Or now. That's fine. If you don't want to continue to go.
Then I guess I'll attack as well.
Okay.
26 with hope.
That'll hit.
75 plus 10, 85.
Very nice. Our angel boy is looking real damaged now between the chunk that Milane took out of him and you coming in to hammer on his already damaged armor. Spotlight to who?
Blondie, you want to go?
Sure, I will just try to siphon.
Okay.
With the gauntlets this time. I have like 4 things called siphon. It's very fun.
I'd like to offer enchanted aid on this one.
Okay, how does that work?
So I can enhance the magic ability. Or I can enhance the magic ability of others with my essence. When I help an ally with a spellcast roll, I can roll a d8 as the advantage die for them, basically.
Cool.
And then, once they do that, I can swap the results of their duality dice as well.
Neat. All right. Siphon away then.
Oh, it's +1.
Oh god.
Good luck.
Well, I got a 15 with fear.
Well, no, you got it with hope now.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, that was with my modifier. Yeah, 15 with fear. So with hope. Okay.
Okay. So that does not hit once again. That magical armor in place around the angel is able to fend you off. Thought I had to sneeze there. Sorry. Okay. So laughs that attack off and glares at you. Who's next?
I would like to just pick up a rock. Just a rock, an unassuming rock that is just a poor defenseless rock with telekinesis.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a crit. Damn it. Should have picked up a person. Okay, well, I've just crit on picking up a rock. I'd like to chuck it at the demon guy in the water.
Does the spell have mechanics for that?
It does. I have to roll against him now. I've totally wasted a crit here.
Yeah, you did.
This is going to be 19 plus 5 is 20 something, 24 with hope.
That is.
Oh, good. So he takes 5d12 plus 4. Okay, that's... No, damn it. Okay, that's 18, 22, 25. 25 plus 8 is a number that I can come to if I talk enough. 36?
That is not what 25 plus 8 is.
No, it's not. I try it again. 18, 22. 22 plus 4 is 26 plus 8. 26 plus 8 is 34.
Your math is different this time, but 34 is correct for the math you were trying to do.
Yeah, this is why I don't do this. This is why guess what God made calculators.
34. Okay, so that is minor damage. You do ping him with the rock.
Okay.
But you do catch him as he was kind of off balance and knock him back under the water. I'll tell you, you did delay his return.
that's
That
fine.
said, I am going to spend a fear to spotlight him in response to that, and he is going to punch out that wave of anger again. Everybody, reaction rolls, please.
Is this needed because he's underwater when he doesn't?
No.
Okay.
Fail.
Ooh. Yeah, big fail.
Yeah, lucky. It's only 12 damage on the fail, 6 to the passes.
So
That's
there's
still
no
a point.
difference. Yeah.
No
Yeah,
matter
it's
what.
essentially the same either way. The rest, his turn goes to him trying to recover his position. Who has the spotlight next?
I think it's time to fireball those knights.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, if they attacked us?
Not yet.
They will now.
They will now.
You may kill them all before they can.
Okay. A crit, a 2 and a 2.
Okay. That'll certainly work. It hits all of them, right?
Very close range, so probably just 3 of them with how you've placed them, because that's, I think that's like.
Roll the damage and then we'll talk.
Okay.
It's 100 plus whatever you roll, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right. They're all dead then. So
Oh.
these guys are minion enemies, which means that they die when they are hit. And if they are hit hard enough when they die, it overflows into nearby enemies.
Oh,
So-
interesting.
There are not enough outlets there.
Mhm.
They are wiped off the board. Very good hit. Who's up next?
Is that like a Daggerheart mechanic? That's kind of cool. Like,
Yeah, that's how Daggerheart minions work.
nice.
At least some of them.
I'll go again on Angel Boy.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit.
24 with fear.
Perfect. Give me a. What am I saying? How do you want to do it?
I guess that hollow spot I felt in his chest, I just want to aim as hard of a swing as I can at that spot. See if I can't crumple him.
Okay. Yeah, so Harl just hauls off on the hammer, braces himself, and he brings it around to hit once again in that same spot. Left empty by Valanhe's siphon and already punished by Harl's hammer this time. You bring it across and it just collapses in as the hammer hits right in the chest of the angel. The armor rends in, and what body there is beneath that armor just collapses underneath the hammer. A splash of this kind of silvery blood splashes out over you and Valane. And the angel looks, honestly, if anything, shocked as he looks down and sees the extent to which he's been harmed, like he wasn't entirely aware of it. The blood is just pouring out, pulling at his feet, around into the cobblestones around Harl's feet. And he just, I just wanted to stay. And he falls. And as he does, the pool of blood remains, but the body dissipates almost instantly, burning up in this bluish fire, leaving not a single mark. Meaning, for the moment, you guys are standing up here without a direct enemy, as the demon is off splashing in the water, trying to pull himself
Being
out.
washed downstream?
Yeah, pretty much. I think, honestly, he is going to get out of the water, but seeing what happens, he is going to choose a different path and try to swim away.
Can I throw a rock at him for good measure?
I was gonna say, you have to throw a rock at him.
Just give me the actual. Never mind. Yeah, you smack him with a rock. That's right in
I'm
the
just
back of the head, and he looks
throwing-
back at you, and he screams in rage. And one more time, he's going to hit you guys with that ability.
Ooh,
Reaction rolls, please.
okay.
God damn it.
Well, I'm unconscious now. No, like no matter what I roll.
Yeah.
If you crit, you don't get hit.
Well, I did not.
It's 18 points of damage to fail, 9 on success.
Oh, what is
What was
death move?
success?
That sounds serious.
DC is 18 on this one, by the way.
Oh,
Okay, I got
Oh, it doesn't
17
matter.
with hope.
So yeah, like I said, 18 damage or 9.
So I'm unconscious, I guess. There's something called a death move here.
Since
can
we're
avoid
not in
that.
combat, I would assume we can fix you up.
Yeah, I would allow for that given the timing and the circumstances.
I'm going to
Seems like I have to spend a hope
touch him.
to avoid death.
I'm just going to mending touch you.
Yeah, I'm going to say that given under the circumstances, there's zero reason that your friends couldn't stabilize you.
Okay. So what does mending touch do?
Clears a hit point. I can even do it twice.
Okay.
I'm going to use a stamina potion.
Ooh.
Are we gonna do the scars thing when after you're brought back from unconsciousness?
We will talk about that next time.
Oh, is that like when you're brought back unconscious?
You
Or is
roll
that
your-
one of the options for coming back?
I don't know. Avoid. It doesn't matter. He said we talk about it later.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect it, and I don't have the rules off the top of my head. And given the time, we will come back to that. If there are repercussions of this, they'll be in place next time we come around, and we'll explain them then. For the moment, let's just keep rolling. So, Giles is able to pull Keffel back up to his feet with a little help, and Milane's stress washes away as she drinks something.
No, I pour it on me.
As she
Rub it on my
bathes in
hands.
something.
Yes. Splish splash, little puddle of stamina potion.
Are you mixing it with the silver blood?
Yeah, why not? Unless that kills me, then that would be why not.
Nah, you're good.
And I get back up and kind of shake Giles' hand and go, thanks. That guy was a real dick, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Cool him off a little bit, but it didn't seem to have quelled his rage much. His mace is still here.
Oh yeah, maybe Harl would like a new weapon.
Nah. Harl's beat to shit, by the way. I was almost unconscious twice in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should rest a little bit. Maybe in that church? Although
Oh, those dudes poured out of the church. Maybe we should rest out here. Or I guess we should probably look in the church to be
can't
sure
you
we're
do
not
your
going to get
little
ambushed.
lightning zappy thing that you did? And
What, you want me to just shoot a lightning bolt into the church?
I mean, in case it's
Are you-
needed.
Are you telling me that you want me to open the door to the church and send a lightning bolt into the cathedral?
Flashbang.
Just
That is evil.
Giles, I'm
Depends
disappointed
on who
in
the
you.
church is for, I guess.
I will walk over to the church and open the door just to see if there's anyone in there.
Trapped, you die.
Yeah, I can't.
The door swings open easily. And while you've gotten used to the smell of fresh air out here, the moment you open it, the smell of that, thick, musty air that you've been dealing with for some time kind of hits you in the nose again, and you see inside a couple of rows of pews toward the back of the church, but further in there is just a tunnel, just like the one that you came down through to get to here. Wide, tall. It looks exactly the same, continuing inside the church, about 10 feet inside. It goes cutting back down, and you can tell it goes down a bit, and it seems that you can see a door at the far end of that path.
Well, I'm gonna sit in that pew on the back row. Say, Harl, I don't know about you, but I could use a bit of downtime.
Yeah. There's like pieces of armor hanging off of me too.
Yeah.
So are we doing an actual rest?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Like
so.
mechanical?
I think so.
Yeah.
What does the DM get?
How much fear do I get per rest?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'm not sure. I'll have to double check.
I was just curious. I don't know if you if there's a difference between short
Downtime
and long rests that way.
consequences. Quiet scenes. Characters. GM also takes actions during
I get
downtime.
1d4 plus the number of PCs.
Oof. Oh, that's only +4, right? Right?
Correct.
Well, plus the D4.
Correct.
That's fine. I'll just take them all away next combat.
Yeah, God, that was mean, Mom.
I did miss like 4 times before that.
I know. You just came in with that, 4 damager. So we're taking a long rest. Is that what's happening here?
Or
Yes.
short rest? I don't know.
Probably a long one at this point.
I
I
am
thought we already
going
did a
to
long.
do 2
we?
actions here.
I think you did a short before.
I
Yeah,
think
we
we
did
did
a
a
short
short.
before.
Well, we've had like 2 rests because you, our very
No,
first
we just had the
thing, you
one
had
rest
given
in
us
his
a rest thing
in his thing. We had a rest in the carriage.
in the wagon.
I didn't
Yeah.
count that one against you. I didn't take fear or anything for that. That was just the way that the story was going to go there.
I'm going to do 2 things here. I'm going to tend to my wounds, tend to all wounds for me. And then the second action, I'm going to tend to Harl's wounds and clear all of his wounds. for
Okay.
him.
You can do that.
I am going to clear. Is Villanis still fully stressed? Like super stressed out?
No,
Wait,
not
you
really
can't
stressed
clear
at all.
somebody else's stress. Interesting. You can't help them clear. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, since
wounded is
Kefal
Filane?
is helping me, I'm going to clear all my stress and repair my armor.
Okay.
Villanis, how wounded are you?
Doing about half as good as I could be.
Alright, well, I will do that thing that Kefal is doing to Harl. I will heal you.
How?
I am going to go
You
to
put
her
some tape on her.
Kind of pretty
and just
Kefal.
cast mending for 8 hours on end and try to heal the glass. No, I'm going to talk to her while I, actually downtime mending touch, basically, if that's a reasonable way to describe it.
Sure.
Slowly, but yeah. Infuse some light, some normal yellow light, healing light into her.
Oh,
Hopefully,
no, that goes in.
Aw. Okay, so this is technically a long rest.
Yes.
Okay. Because I have a feature that when I take a short rest, I can choose a long rest move.
Right.
But I don't need to do that, I guess.
Nope. Okay. And I am taking 6 fear.
Okay.
Khavalor, can you help me with my shoulder? I can't reach it with the bandages.
With your shoe?
Shoulder.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
the
here you
blade-
go. Here you go. Yeah. I'm just kind of gonna reach under his thing. I'm gonna start kind of packing the wound with some sort of cloth.
Bubble gum.
Yeah. Let me spit on this for you. There you go. Shines
yes,
right
sir.
out. Buffs right out. Yeah. Yeah, this armor's broken enough that it's pretty easy to get to actually here.
Yeah,
Just
I
kinda
think I've removed it
packing it.
to work on it too.
Yeah. So is that angel as big of a dick as the demon was?
You know what's funny is when I finally did damage it, he seemed shocked, like he didn't think he could be hurt.
The other one just seemed upset.
I hope there wasn't some sort of lesson we were supposed to learn. I just got my ass kicked.
Maybe that's the lesson. Stay away from churches.
Hmm.
You know, I was a priest once. Well, a few times actually.
Really? Not like a charlatan.
Is my
I mean,
armor glowing?
You know, it depends on your point of view. Your armor
It's
is
not.
not glowing. So every priest is a charlatan from a certain point of view.
Fair enough. In hindsight, I probably should have bandaged this up before we came out here after that blade got me.
Yeah, we didn't. You know, it was a tunnel, a door, and then we were outside. How are you supposed to know?
One of these days, I'll slow down enough that it'll be the last hit I ever take, I suppose.
But not today.
That's all you can say.
And not today. I think that's a good time to take a step back and pause our story. Khavalor will conclude next time. We are getting quite close to the ending. Thank you for joining us so far here. I hope we see all of you guys next time as we continue and we keep bringing you guys in to help us tell the story, and expect a lot more of that in Vasir when we start up the full campaign in a couple of weeks. So thanks everybody. I hope you had fun.
Bye.
Like so.
Bye.